Well, my name is Calvin. From California, West Coast, you know, uh, Los Angeles. Do I say like gang stuff?
If you want to.
I'm from Playboys from the South Side, but there's three different sides. So it's a nice picture. I wish I was a little skinnier, but you know what I mean. Oh, that's crazy. I just want to know how you did that. I haven't seen myself like that in a long time. Like since I was younger, like my first tattoo was really when I was like 12 years old, which was the one behind my head. And it's kind of weird, but at the same time, it's like, so that's how I would look.
If you saw that guy in the street, what would you think of him?
He looks young. It kind of just represented where I was from. Like sometimes you get tired of people asking you where you're from sometimes. So it's like you want to let them know instead of them asking you before they even ask you, you want to let them know. It's just a lifestyle, you know what I mean, that we have part of being from where we're from.
When did you start tattooing on other people or on yourself? When did you learn
Um, I started around. I started it during incarceration. Like you start with the homemade machine. I actually been drawing for a very long time, since I was like 13 in camp, juvenile hall, and it just excelled from there. And I just started tattooing and just kept up with it. You know what I mean? And then now I work out of home with my tattoo equipment. So yeah, the tools are way different because with the homemade machine, you actually use a needle. Like you like in there, you don't have access to needles, so you'll kind of like get a guitar string, get an eraser, put it in between the middle, get some sandpaper, and you sand it down. That's how you make a point to it, and then you just put it to a tape recorder, like the little circle that runs the. And then that's how you do it. You run it. It's a homemade tattoo machine. It actually really started because like being incarcerated, like sometimes you don't really have nobody like sending you money and packages and things of that sort. So you just start to get, it's like a hustle. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to be broke. So you just either start drawing, tattooing, and eventually you'll get some commissary and store and things like that. So you that way you can survive in there. You know what I mean? You gotta eat. Sometimes you get hungry and you get the munchies, so you want to eat. You know what I mean? Like I don't judge nobody. I don't judge nobody. I know people judge me, but at the same time, it's like I really don't care what they think. Like you know what I mean? Like I just don't want nobody to kind of stereotype. Like you know what I mean? Anybody. Like I would want you to think that. I don't want you to roll up your windows when you see me rolling down the street. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, man. I don't need what you got. You don't need to do all that. You know what I mean? I'm just passing right by you. I actually don't even see you. You know what I mean? So like that. You know what I mean? I mean, just even people that go over there like to where I work at and do little tours and things. Like after they do the tour, they see us differently. Like wow, I didn't know they were like that. Like even with me, like people will see me and they'll be like, dang, he's mean. But if you really get to know me, I could be the nicest person you ever met. You know what I mean? Like, but I mean, stereotyping is always gonna be there. Like I said, with the tattoos, it's different now. Everybody has them, so you know what I mean. Now, before nobody had them like that a lot, and everybody looked at you like, whoa. But now everybody has them. The average person has them. You know what I mean? Famous people have them now, and I mean, it's a good thing, you know what I mean. But the stereotype's always gonna be there, and
Now that you're with Homeboy Industry, how did that come into your life? How did you meet Father Greg and get into that?
it helped me out a lot. Like a lot of the opportunities they give you, as far as schooling, and they employ you. So you know what I mean. It kind of keeps you like with me. It helped me because like my mom recently passed away, so when I got that job, I got it like to really like help my mom out with things that she needed. You know what I mean? As far as the schooling and all that, it helps me out, you know, and because there's times where you just like the lifestyle we grew up in, we haven't really had a chance to really like learn educationally wise, you know what I mean? Street wise, we already know, but like as far as education and schooling in school, it's like I want to be able to show my daughter or son if he comes and asks me, how do I do this math problem or something, and I'm not gonna know how, and it's like, man, I wish I could just help them. So that's why being part of school is like one of my main priorities, because I want to do that for my kids. Like if you ask me how do I do this, I'll be able to show them. I actually stopped school like when I started going to juvenile hall and all that, like, and they actually make you go to school, but the schooling's different than it is out here. Like, you know what I mean? You go to school whenever. Out here, you have to go to school. You know what I mean? If you don't go to school, then eventually you're gonna get kicked out or suspended. And they can't kick you out. You're already incarcerated. I mean, what are they gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, I actually met Father Greg before I went. He did my first communion when I was in camp, which I was like 13, 14 years old. So I knew him from back then, and then with the passing of my mom and all that, like I had went there first, and they had told me that they weren't gonna give me a chance to work there, and I was like, man, like if I can't get a job here, I ain't gonna get a job nowhere. You know what I mean? But they did give me the opportunity, and it's a good opportunity. You know what I mean? It's like to have a job. You know what I mean? To finally work instead of doing other things. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's an earned income, so it's always good when you have money coming in, like that you earn. Like, I mean, like earn, like really go in there and put work to it. Um, Receptionist. I actually sit in the front, so everybody that comes in, I greet them. I If it's their first time, I have them fill out the intake form. They sign in and all that. I show them where to go, and that's about it. The passing of my mom, like I wanted to do something different, like you know what I mean, like just be there for my kids, cause like I never really had that father figure in my life, so I want to do that for my kids. Well, I ended up in a wheelchair. Um, I got shot, and I ended up paralyzed. So I was in the hospital for around 8 months to 9 months, and that's just because of the surgeries. Then I started going through physical therapy, but like the transition is different. But I think that kind of helped me out with a lot of the struggles that I have with the passing of my mom and other things in life. You know what I mean? I mean, to me, I just took it as it's part of life. Um, the life we live, the life I live, is just it happens. I mean, there's nothing I can do. I can't turn back the hands of time. So it's like I just got to deal with it and move forward.
What's your greatest wish for your children and their futures?
That they stay in school. Well, my wife and my kids, they know that, you know what I mean, that they're a big part of my life. Close people to me, like they already know, but like my homeboys are my homeboys. I love them to death. Shout out to them, you know what I mean? You know what's up, you know what I mean? And like with the passing of my mom, like it's just I just really seen where everybody was really at, you know what I mean? And the ones that were there for me were my homeboys. You know what I mean?
More of a family
My
than your
homeboys
family.
from my neighborhood was really there for me. Being to my immediate family. You know what I mean? It was just I have a lot of dreams. It's weird because I like to do everything. I like to tattoo. I like I'm liking to go to school. Like it's just different and I actually talked to a psychiatrist and I want to go work in a mental facility. That's what I would like to do. Like I brought it to his attention and it's just the thing that's gonna make it hard for me is that I do have a criminal background and I know it's not gonna be today, it's not gonna be tomorrow, it may not be next year, it may not be 5 years from now, but my aspiration is to go to a mental facility and just I just have a weird way of like I have a couple of family members that are like been in mental institutions and they cling to me for some reason. And I take that like, man, like I think I have something that I can offer them that they'll listen. You know what I mean? Like I just want to know how their whole thinking process is, and I want to be able to give them positive feedback. Like, you know what I mean? I just want to be a part of their life for some reason. It's just weird. I don't know why. It's just I just want to just, you know what I mean? I want to work there. Like being that it's not an institution like a jail. It's more like a, you know what I mean? These people really do have problems, you know what I mean? And I want to be able to try to like, you know what I mean? Be there to kind of comfort them, you know what I mean? Because sometimes their family give up on them too, like because they can't like because of the way they are, they can't really handle them, and they need somebody too, like you know what I mean? And that's what I want to do. Yeah, I'm one of the fortunate ones to, you know what I mean? Like kind of still be be able to see 35. You know what I mean? And I'm happy for that. You know, it's just
You've seen a lot of friends not make it to 30.
yeah, a lot of close friends. Yeah, I would like to say one more thing. I just want to, you know what I mean? Just tell everybody just to keep moving forward, man. And your dreams, you can accomplish them. You just got to put work into it. And rest in peace to all my homies. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to my mom. You know, we're still thinking about them. You know what I mean? They haven't been forgotten. You know, and don't let nobody stereotype you. You can you can achieve anything. You know what I mean? You just got to put your mind to it and just keep moving forward. It's just the struggles that everybody goes through, the struggles that I've been through, and to see that picture without the tattoos, I just seen it like that was the beginning of my life.